Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jay Hollingshed, your personal high performance mindset coach and public speaker. Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate everybody and all the love. And I'm still excited about yesterday hitting that milestone 200 consecutive episodes, which makes today 201 consecutive episodes of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. Thank you so much. Shouts out to everybody that's tuning in right on time. My uncle Russell Cecily, his wife Gina Cecily. You gotta love family, y'all. You gotta love family. My brother AJ Arthur Hollingshed. I love all y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Cheryl Orange, thank you so much for tuning in. All of you all are greatly appreciated. Those that are watching this on repeat, thank you so much as well. Speaking of repeat, you can watch this episode in its entirety along with my other couple of 100 episodes on YouTube on Jay Hollingshed. I have a YouTube channel. It's for your liking and viewing pleasure. So feel free to tag, share, all of those wonderful things. So today is episode 201, and today is Thursday, day 5 of the week, and we will be discussing pillar number 5. Pillar number 5 is always imagery and visualization. Imagery and visualization. Now, here's what we got going on today. Today, I was doing my research, trying to find out exactly what I wanted to talk to you about on imagery and visualization. And I came across some new research and some results of a case study, and all I got was that one stat, and my mind just started rolling. I went to writing and writing and writing. I was like, okay, I can't stop. Let me just type all this up, and I'm just gonna go from what I typed. Okay, so y'all bear with me, and I don't really have a title for this one. It's just called Imagery and Visualization: How it Incorporates with All the 7 Pillars of Mental Performance. Here we go. So it starts off with a psychologist by the name of Albert Mehrabian, and that's an Arabic name, Mehrabian. He has shown that 93% of communication between human beings is non-verbal. 93% of communication between human beings is non-verbal. Now, studies show that written and spoken word is understood on a linear level, while imagery and visualization is understood on a simultaneous level. So to break that down, all that is, it's saying that that images and visuals, basically demonstrations, are understood immediately. They are understood immediately, while written word and spoken language takes time to analyze. Takes the mind time to analyze that. So basically, imagery, visualization, that's processed by the mind instantly and displayed by the body instantly. And that alludes to the phrase that we have all heard before: do you see what I'm saying? Because in this scenario, we are displaying our words. We want you to see what we're saying for a complete understanding. So that, like I said, it alludes to the phrase, do you see what I'm saying? Now, to get into the meat of this thing, how will this information help you as an athlete? How will this information help you as an entrepreneur? Let's go. So all we have to do is apply or self-apply the principles of the facts that I just covered. Now, instead of an external demonstration or an external visual or an external image, we're going to go internal with this, okay? We're going to show yourself what's supposed to happen. Go internal, show yourself how things are going to be. Now, going internal, what that does, it tells your mind what to expect. And your body always follows the mind. So it's kind of like having a meeting with your mind, and you're giving your mind the agenda for the day. And your mind is over the body. Being that my Uncle Russell is watching, let's kick it into a firefighter standpoint of view. Let's say the mind is the lieutenant, and the body is actually the privates, the low-level privates. So the privates follow the lieutenant. So in this case, the body follows the mind. And of course, you being the consciousness that you actually are in line of a chief giving the orders to the lieutenant, and the privates follow the lieutenant. So you giving orders to your mind, you're programming your mind, and your mind will follow the body. So we're going to go internal with this, not external. Nobody's giving you a demonstration. Nobody's giving you a visual. Nobody's giving you an image. In your mind, you already have an image of who you want to be, what you want done, what your desired goal is, the goal that you set. We're talking about goal setting now. We jump back to goal setting and we're incorporating that into imagery and visualization. So in your mind, you know what your desired goal is. So if you are an athlete and an entrepreneur, I want you to do this for me. We're already going to go internal. Now, I want you to hold your focus. We're bringing in focus and concentration into this. So hold your focus on that one activity of bringing everything internal, okay? And that starts your imagery and visualization session. Now, athletes, entrepreneurs, turn your desired goal into a desired experience, the experience you want to have. How do you do that? Now, for example, if the goal is to take a walk on the beach, that's your desired goal, taking a walk on the beach. But you have to have it here first. You program your mind and your body follows your mind. So you have to see it here in your mind first. So how do you do that? Now, if the goal is to have a walk on the beach, we start by thinking to ourselves, what are we visualizing? What are you visualizing as you walk on the beach? What sensations? Now you're bringing your five senses into play on this. So you're visualizing now, imagery and visualization. So what are you visualizing as you walk along the beach? You are visualizing your experience. Let's talk about that experience. What sensations do you feel as the water and sand wrap around your ankles from walking on the beach? Or as the coolness of the wind and the warmth of the sun in combination touch your skin? What kind of sensations, physical sensations, are you experiencing or are you feeling in that nature? Now, what do you smell? What do you smell as you walk along the beach? What kind of scent is going on in your nose as you walk along the beach? Now, is there a taste of salt in your mouth as you inhale the ocean air? We're talking about taste now. We're still incorporating the five senses into your imagery and visualization session, which is pointing towards your desired goal, making your desired goal an experience. You are experiencing this from the five gateways to your mind, which is the five senses. We're talking about taste now. So is there a taste of salt in the air as you walk along the beach? In this case, walking along the beach is your desired goal. Now, last but not least, do you hear? What do you hear? Do you hear seagulls flying overhead? Do you hear water or the waves crashing in or the tide going back and forth? Or do you simply hear other people talking along the beach, talking and enjoying themselves as you walk along the beach? Now, as you're doing all of this, all of your five senses are tuned in. You're not focusing anymore with one sense, but you have five senses tuned in. So there are no senses to be distracted. You are totally immersed in the moment. Now we're getting into awareness and mindfulness. You are totally mindful and aware of the moment. Your awareness is on your desired goal, which is now goal setting. So we're incorporating all seven of my 7 pillars of mental performance. So goal setting, your awareness is already on your desired goal because you are all in with your five senses. Now let's get even greater results by holding your concentration right there at that one moment. You're present in that moment, in that experience. Nothing else matters. Let's get greater results by holding that moment, not just a moment, holding it for at least 3 to 5 minutes. You're going to hold that for about 3 to 5 minutes. And when you do that, you are going into a mindful meditation of your experience. You're practicing mindfulness for a meditation of your experience. Like I said, we're incorporating the whole gambit of the 7 pillars of mental performance. Now, for my athletes and entrepreneurs, do this meditation 3 to 5 minutes per day, twice a day, morning and at night. That's when I recommend, when you get up in the morning and right before you lay down at night. 3 to 5 minutes each day, morning and night, twice a day. Now, this practice helps manage the stress of whatever your desired goal is. It manages the stress of your upcoming performance. Let's say your desired goal is an upcoming performance. It can be an upcoming speech. It can be a big game. It can be a meeting with some clients that are high-profile clients. Now, this will help manage the stress. Here we are with pillar number 6, stress management. We're bringing in the full gamut of the 7 pillars of mental performance. So doing this 3 to 5 minutes a day helps manage the stress of your upcoming performance, the stress of performing your goal, your desired goal. Now, as you do that 3 to 5 minutes a day, you continue your practice, your physical practice. If you're an athlete or an entrepreneur, don't stop doing your physical and mechanical skills, okay? You definitely need those. But when you incorporate the mental game with the physical game, you're bringing your entire self. You're into it, spirit and body, mind, spirit, and body. Your whole self is into it. When you do that, you are so far ahead of the competition, so far ahead of your competition that only uses their physical game. They rely on talent alone, and talent can only take you so far. Willpower can only take you so far, but the body follows your mind, and they haven't put their mind at the end on the finish line yet. But your mind has been going on your desired goal and placed on your finish line 3 to 5 minutes a day, twice a day. So your mind is already there. Your body knows where to go. Your competition, the next closest competition, they don't know how far to go because they haven't placed their mind there to follow their body. They haven't placed their mind so the body can follow the mind. Excuse me about that. So being faithful to that practice 3 to 5 minutes a day, twice a day, like I said, it puts you way ahead of your competition, so far ahead of your competition. And it gives you that mental game advantage, that mental game edge in your entrepreneur efforts, in your athletic efforts that no one else is really doing. So take that. That's what the pros do. That's what the Olympians do. They practice the mental game. What I just gave you in a nutshell, starting with the imagery and visualization and incorporating the entire 7 pillars of mental performance into it, I gave you the secret to a high performance mindset. That's all that I have for today. I am Jay Hollingshed, your personal high performance mindset coach and public speaker. Thanking you so much for tuning in. Before I go, you know I gotta say it. It's the end of the day. You either made an effort or you made an excuse. Which ones outweigh? What did you do more of? You have more efforts or more excuses? Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Big shouts out to Danella Hicks. Today is her birthday. I want to give a shout out to her. She is she's the director of the actual She's the director of the nonprofit that I sit on the board of, which is All That. So shouts out to Danella Hicks. Happy birthday to you. Be well, stay blessed, and as always, through love, be a blessing. God bless.